Oh, piggy, piggy, piggy. You've got it wrong this time. Bionic Pig, I massively respect your opinion. You are talented, creative, musically gifted, a little bit cute. You got it going on, bruh. However, I disagree with you on your latest video. You are wrong about Gabbie Hanna. She is not improved. And I am going to use your reasoning to explain to you exactly why she is still shit.
I knew who you were from the start. I just hoped you'd prove me wrong.
Right off the bat, I could already tell what she's going for in this video is a kind of snarky, sarcastic thing like, oh, yeah, you're actually an asshole, but she's like smiling the whole time. That's kind of, you can kind of get that right off the bat.
It's called being a nice girl. She is just being a straight up r/I'm a nice girl. It's kind of terrifying, creepy, and fucked up, bruh.
So, that's kind of, it's all right. It's okay. Her singing's all right, too. So, I mean, it's not terrible.
Her singing is bland and boring as fuck, wispy. It just doesn't sound that great. And why is she so tanned? Last time I looked at Gabbie Hanna, she didn't look mixed race.
I could spend all day just picking you apart, but instead I'll write a song. It'll go ooh.
It'll go ooh. Go on Google and just type in, and the song goes.
I'm mad.
I mean, at least Piggy's mad too.
Might just be a personal preference, but dear God, anytime anyone ever makes a song, and within the song they say, I'll write a song, and the song goes, ooh, stop that.
I 100% agree there. Stop that.
Like, the song doesn't sound terrible. It's not my cup of tea.
But to address the point where he's already said that the singing sounds fine and nice and good.
Her singing's all right, too, so I mean, it's not terrible.
In what shape, way, or form? It's breathy, it's airy, it's wispy, it has no power or depth behind it, very little range. It's being sung in such a basic, boring sort of poppy, flat range where you can just, any singer, any layman without any practice can just pick it up and go, ooh. What's so difficult about that? It's a piece of shit.
So instead, I'll write a song. Said I wouldn't date for a while.
Why from shot to shot does she just keep looking blacker and blacker? It's a little bit creepy to me.
So, okay, so I'm just going to assume that the ooh, I'll just write you a song was the chorus.
Don't assume that. I'm pretty sure you're wrong in assuming that. This song doesn't really have a generic, like, A, B, A, B, A, B, C structure. It's more like some, I don't know, avant-garde-y, trying to be clever, but still coming across as a generic piece of shit. Piece of shit.
I feel like the song's taking too long to suck me in. The song's taking too long for me to get interested in it.
Now again, here I disagree with you. I don't think there's any issue with the song having a bit of a slow build-up. Like, I think that's just your own lack of patience there, stopping you from getting invested into it. Now, if you had said you're struggling to get invested into it because it's boring, there I would have understood you.
Ooh, I thought this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt.
If anyone ever smiles at you like that while saying this is gonna hurt and smashing things about, run the fuck away. They're not a good person. They're clearly bragging about being an absolute psycho. Fuck them.
Give it all we can, it'll never work.
Okay, you threw me for a loop there. I didn't necessarily like the change.
No, you shouldn't like the change either. She's not singing well. It's awful.
I think it all came down to the transition. The transition was just weird.
The transition was completely out of nowhere, poorly written. Just, yeah, it was weird. It was bad.
And I think she was going for it. Whatever she did, I'm certain that that's what she was going for. But I didn't really like it. It felt off. It didn't give that satisfying, like, oh, here comes the beat, and then the beat slams, It wasn't that satisfying thing.
There was no drop.
And I'm not bashing it. Like, that's tough, even as a producer, as a musician, as a songwriter, to get a solid transition from a really soft part to a loud, jumpy part.
Is it? Is it that difficult? Or is it something that we've been hearing in EDM, techno, dance, electronica, a huge variety of genres, metal, for quite a while now? It's a technique, sure, but if you care about the passion and the art that is songwriting, you spend a bit of effort doing it, and don't just go, here's one sound, here's one melodic theme, now here's a completely different sounding song, but it's all part of the same song.
It has to have a good transition. It has to satisfy. It has to feel good, and I just don't think it landed.
Yes, it does have to have a good transition. This song doesn't. It's bad.
And I still don't know what the chorus is, because the beginning I assumed it was the song goes ooh, but maybe that entire part was just a verse.
So I'm pretty sure this bit, this is gonna hurt, you know, that bit, that's the chorus. And again, I feel like this will be incredibly painful for people to watch live. I just want to put that out there. God, I'm really looking forward to her doing this live, because I feel like that's going to be another case of just lion roaring Gabbie. It's going to be intense.
So what if I'm the monster?
I'm kind of confused on what the main melody of the song is, and that's not a bad thing, okay, guys? Like, don't get me wrong. Writing verse, chorus doesn't matter. Like, you can write however the hell you want. There's no right way to write a song or wrong way to write a song. You know, that there's a general census of what songs should do. You know, verse, chorus, a bridge, then chorus. But, you know, like, you don't have to write like that.
You can write a song however you want, but we have conventions, because conventions help, especially within fields like pop, for songs to sound good. If you're writing a pop song and completely throwing out generic conventions, well, it's probably going to sound a little bit shit.
There's so many musicians who don't write like that, and a lot of their songs are amazing.
Yes, but they're musicians, whereas Gabbie Hanna isn't. She is not a musician, so she doesn't have the talent to do something like that. I really hate the way she dances as well. I just think it's pretty bad. Just putting that out there. I just don't think she's a very good dancer. And it's not quite blackfishing, but I think it's more like some post-production stuff that's gone a bit wrong. They've just made her way too olive-skinned, and it weirds me out. The fact that her skin tone literally changes so massively from scene to scene is absurd.
I mean, that part was good where she raised up her voice.
No, it wasn't good, Piggy. It wasn't good, the part where she raised up her voice. She sings da 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 da, but she goes da 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 da.
Got into her higher register. It sounded solid. It sounded good.
The second she hits her higher register, she's like, now I'm singing in a pop song, and I gotta let them know. She's gonna injure her voice doing that all the time, something that you yourself talk about often.
She's getting better. That's good.
She's not getting better.
I just want to mention everyone who's saying, oh, she's using auto-tune. No one cares.
Nobody cares about auto-tune. I totally agree. I don't really care about that. What I care is about her. The second she's like, oh, now I'm going to sing a note a little bit harder or a little bit louder, she has to go, and I'm singing a note louder, and I think it's okay. Why is she straining so much? Why is it so audibly difficult for her to hit these very basic, easy notes? They're notes that I can hit within my male baritone fucking register. Why the fuck is she struggling with hitting these notes?
You know what? I really like that. I like how she didn't go to the tonic and she kind of went off beat to what people were expecting. Did
you like that? You fucking fuck.
A little bit of a key shift here when she went to the last note. That fit well and it sounded really good. And again, I think the visual aspect of the video is good. I mean, I don't really...
No, I disagree. The visual aspect is absolutely terrible. It's boringly directed. It is just, it took about 4 takes of her just dancing around, smothering her face like a madman with blood, just trying to play up being a nice girl psycho loser. And I think the whole thing's a bit abhorrent and pathetic. And I know people are going to hate me for this opinion, but honestly, as somebody who's had girls like throw boiling cups of tea at his head and attack him with knives, I think girls playing up to the nice girl stereotype, it'd be like me making a music video about being a woman beater and acting like that's cool and I'm the hero and whatever. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. It's gross. It's actually gross.
Love it, but I don't hate it. She did some pretty cool things in
No, I fucking hate it.
there. It looks pretty because all the different colors, specific colors of each.
I hate it almost as much as those eyes that keep appearing on you, bruh.
So at the end of the day, what's the verdict? Is the song good? Is the song bad? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I think it's in a little bit in the middle. It's not her best song, but it's definitely not her worst song. I feel like she's getting better in all aspects of music, you know, songwriting and singing and such.
I think it's absolutely terrible, and I cannot wait to see her do that live because it's just going to be an absolute shit show. Her register is fucking pathetic. Does she have all of one octave? Can she sing an octave? She was like, I can sing a whole octave from C back up to C, and with that, I'm going to start a music career. Fuck off, you piece of useless, talentless shit. Piggy, you know better than this. You're an amazing singer. Literally, your voice is like a fucking angel's. Your production ability is outstanding. The things you can do with £5 toys. Fucking hell, man. You shouldn't be complimenting shit like this. You should be tearing it down for the shit that it is. Let's give her a fucking £5 kids piano and see her make absolute art with that, or some fucking rubber bands or some toothpicks or whatever other weird shit you're going to do next. No, she doesn't deserve your praise. Your criticism, your education, your guidance, if you want to be nice like that, I guess. But your praise? Fuck nah. I know people who watch this video are going to end up hating me, but I just don't care. I think Bionic Pig's fucking awesome. You should go subscribe to him and listen to his music. You probably already are, because the only reason you're probably watching this video is you've searched his name and then randomly seen some other guy talking about him. And you now probably hate me. But I don't care. Battle me, bruh.
But that's all I got to say on this one, Gabbie. Don't copyright claim me.